Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Terry here, 2-6 golfer, simpleswingthoughts.com. Welcome to the video on how we're going to start the downswing. Okay, now, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have Ernie Els help me in the first 20 seconds of this video because I want you to get a pinpoint view on exactly what a tour pro would think, especially Ernie, who has one of the most rhythmic swings in golf. Okay, and so we're going to learn from him, and then I'm going to go behind the scenes and show you exactly how to do this and not just tell you what to do. Okay, so here we go. Let's listen to Ernie.
Now, I'm playing a lot of pro-ams, and people ask me, what do you think at the change of direction? You know, from your backswing, top of your backswing, to start of your downswing. And I always try and feel that I've made my full turn, get my shoulder behind the ball, and from here, it feels like my left arm and the shaft is just dropping. It's just falling down to the floor.
Okay, now I'm going to back Ernie up real quick. Notice what Ernie did right before he took that little practice swing. Okay, and I think a lot of you 2-6ers know exactly what he did if you caught it. So Ernie's telling you this. Now notice what he does with his head position. Let's listen again.
Feel that I'm.
See how he puts his head behind the ball automatically? Okay, because he knows that over in here is dead. Totally dead, because it's not gonna shift your weight right. Okay, so Ernie tells you to drop the lead arm with the club shaft and drop it to the floor, and everybody's going to be happy. Okay, now let's go to some inside baseball here. All right, how do we drop the club? How do we get the club in the right position? Well, first of all, guys, to get to a good downswing, you have to have a good takeaway and a good backswing. Okay, but that's not this video. Okay, this video is talking about the downswing. I will put out more detailed videos on the takeaway and the backswing that lead to a good downswing. But here's how a lot of us single handicap golfers, how we get the club behind us every time, and how it tracks from the inside, hits the ball, and then tracks to the outside. Okay, notice if my ball were right here. Okay. Look where my head position is. Let me draw a line here, because this is very, very important. Because my head is behind the ball, okay, again, it's here. Let me draw an imaginary ball here. Let's just say the ball is right there, okay. Now, because my head is behind the ball, okay, what it's doing is it's locking in my shoulder units, okay. My head position is not allowing my shoulders to come across the ball, because when you slice a ball, when you shank a ball, your shoulders move too far forward in front of you. Okay, you want your shoulders back, you want the club coming in from the inside. Now, if my head were, let's say, over here, like some of us are, okay, then what happens is that would enable what? My shoulders to come forward. Okay, they would enable my weight now to come forward, because there'd be nothing locking it in behind. You know, this is the proverbial, you know, we slow our trail side down, so what? So our lead side can fire through. Okay, that's how it works. If our trail side can slow on this end, again, our lead side can speed through. So that's basically how it works. Okay. It's almost a cause and effect. If you get in the right positions, especially with 2-6, all this happens naturally. Okay, I'm not thinking about putting my club in these positions. It just happens. I'm not thinking about any angles either. Okay, so that's what happens. That's how the downswing starts. Now, I might be able to catch my swing. I'm showing you how to take it back on plane. Okay, now you just drop and roll through. So as I go back, notice, see, now drop and the club comes through. Now let's go back top of the backswing, because this video is about the backswing, right? Okay, so here we go. So this club head, the weight of the club head is actually leading my arc. Okay, because my grip is pretty light. I don't have a lot of grip pressure. My arms are hanging. I can feel the weight of my club head leading my arc all the way back around. And because I can do that, now when I get top of my backswing, okay, which is here, okay, now I get top of my backswing, There's still not a lot of wrist inflection. The only thing my wrist has done is they've rotated or they've cocked. So now I can just basically drop them straight down again with my head behind the ball. So basically, guys, the golf swing is one of these swings that really doesn't require a lot of you having to put the club in places. If you set up right, grip the club right, then you're in that mold, okay, to get you where you need to go. Okay, now, see this gentleman back here? He's been watching me the whole time, and I don't know if you've been seeing him, but he's been sort of mimicking my backswing and follow through, and he's really been doing a good job. He's finally realizing what centered means. Now, I wish he would have come up to me, because I certainly would have put him on this video, because you know me, I'll snatch anybody out and say, hey, let's get this done, and it would have been good. One more point before I wrap this video up. Notice my lead leg or my lead foot, okay, right here. Guys, the weight really hasn't left my lead leg, okay? And because it hasn't, now I'm able to do what? Drop, 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 drop into the ball, and my weight transfers, you know, automatically, okay? So, thought you would enjoy this. Again, that's how you start the downswing. The downswing is really not a magical move. It comes from a good takeaway and a good backswing. Okay, no tension. The wrists naturally rotate. You haven't tried to put them places, and then when you get top of the backswing, you just drop them. You know, as your head stays behind the ball, locks your shoulders down. Okay, automatically. Okay, for those of you who are joining me from YouTube, put your name and email address in the box to get more 2-6 coaching videos from me, and there's also an option there to download the 2-6 mobile app where you can get more instruction from me. Now, coming out spring 2016, probably a little earlier, I'm coming out with 2-6 Player. It's going to give you all access to what I do here at 2-6. Okay, we're going to take the 2-6 process and we're going to learn how to hit draws, fades, bunkers, stingers, chipping, all that kind of good stuff, putting, and we're going to become players in this game of golf. And you're going to also have access to 2-6 swing analysis, where you send me your swing and I'll analyze it on the 2-6 network. And the last thing is the exclusive Golf Fantasy Trail, where you can actually take your swing on the road to all kinds of golf courses and locations around the country. Okay, so hope this helps. Again, Terry Bradley here, 2-6 Golf for SimpleSwingThoughts.com. I will talk to you in the next video.